Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Nerds in a Podcast, or should I say Two Nerds at a Concert, because we are doing a concert episode, all things concert, a guide to your local concert or festival
Woo
or whatever.
woo!
Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, honestly, we've been to every kind of concert. The only kind of festival we haven't been to is like a camping situation, but we've been to
I do want to
every
go to
other
one of
kind
those.
of festival. I, it sounds fun, but also like it's really gonna depend where. Like I know
Yeah.
people are always
And
like,
what
"Oh my
time of
god,
year?
Coachella," and I'm like, "Coachella? You want me to be covered in dust in the heat of the end of April, beginning of May? No,
Yeah, no, thank you.
absolute not." But like if we were to do maybe like a festival either like back east, or I would love, even though it'd probably be all squishy and gross, I would love to do a UK festival like
Hmm.
Reading. I think that'd be really cool. We could excuse to buy some like wellies and some cute rain gear and be in the wet. I'm just, as much as I am a desert lizard, I don't actually like camping in the desert. So,
No.
but yes, I wanted to bring up concerts in particular. I was telling Casey before we started recording, concert etiquette. So that's what we're gonna start with. I went to a. It was Young the Giant was the headliner band, and then Cold War Kids opened for them, and then a small band which I've never heard of called Beach Weather opened prior to that. And they're like I would say like a raw alternative rock, I think would be the umbrella term for
Hmm.
them. And I don't know if it's because the last like three concerts that I've been to prior to this were all Bad Omens, Bring Me the Horizon, or if it's just the way it is. But like, was at the Forum, which I love the Forum as a venue. You can never have a bad seat. Christine got a killer deal on literally floor seats. And I was like, okay, so we're gonna have an actual chair, which is interesting in what I would consider the pit.
Hmm.
They did like a weird like half pit, half seating situation. Um, and so it left me when we were sitting there waiting for stuff to start. Like, am I? Because I have a seat, but I've sat at every other concert. I've had a seat and I never sit. I end up standing and dancing and singing my heart out. Um, but like this concert, everybody was sitting, and I was like, this is not like an orchestra music situation. I get that they're not like hard rock and roll or metal or anything like that, but even at like every pop concert I've ever been to or country concert I've ever been to, you're usually like up and dancing and singing the
Yeah.
songs, and like it's a vibe. But like I stood up because I like Cold War Kids. I know their music the most out of the three bands. They play two of my favorite songs, which are absolute bangers, and I have them on my work playlist because they make me want to get up and dance. And so I got up and danced for both of those songs, but literally nobody else around me did. And I'm like, granted, not everybody was there, but it was very strange because I was like, are we not gonna. None of the songs they played were slow by any means. So I was like, do we
Wait, you said
not?
they were the openers or they were the headliners?
Cold War Kids was one of the openers. They were the main opener. So
So
they were technically the
was the
second
crowd
one.
more like excited for the headliner at all? Like, did they jump around and dance, or did they all stand still?
Um, They kind of all stood still for the most part. Um, I would have loved if the two gentlemen in front of me would have actually danced a little bit, because then I could see the stage a bit more. Cons of being 5'2" in the pit, you
Hmm.
can't see anything. And like where, because I was, Christine got the edge seat, so I was the second seat in, but my line of sight to the stage was a like 6 foot something man's shoulder,
Mhm.
and then like a 5'5" man's bald head in front of him. So like when one moved out of the way, I could see the other, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I guess I couldn't see anything majority of the time until the two gentlemen got tired and sat down periodically, and then I could actually see.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's because like when I see Battlemans or Bring Me the Horizon or anything else, I'm too busy enjoying the music to like notice anybody else. So I feel like maybe because these bands, I like them, but they're not my favorite, that I was more aware of what the crowd was
No,
doing
I
as a
definitely
whole.
feel like concerts. I mean, okay, like when I went to Sick New World, like we nobody was doing anything. Nobody in any
Yeah.
crowd we were in was doing anything. Nobody was headbanging. Nobody was dancing. Nobody was swinging arms. And I was like, this is like what like people are here like to do. Like this is the point of a
Yeah.
concert is to like go and enjoy. And like half the people like it was weird to me because when we saw Knocked Loose, like Knocked Loose is like a heavy
Yeah.
band. So I was like headbanging,
Mhm.
everyone around me, nobody was recording, nobody was headbanging, nobody was dancing. I was so fucking confused. I was
Yeah,
like,
and
are we
like
like on Earth? What is happening? Like, what
no.
happened to like concerts where you could like,
Yeah.
you would like lose a tooth? You know what I mean? Like now
Yeah,
everybody's
or
just
like
boring.
yeah, and I feel like music is just one of those sensations where you're in this crowd of people. You all, like, I would say 99.9% of the time, you guys all know the lyrics to the songs. You have your favorite songs, and you just, to me, and like concert music is loud, like, no matter
Hmm.
where you're standing. And it's the time where, and you and I have both mentioned this on the podcast, where we just want to inject certain songs straight into the veins. This is the
Yeah.
time to experience that. You
Yeah.
let literally the vibrations like take you away, and you just get into it. It's like a spiritual experience, and everybody is literally treating it like we're watching a YouTube video together.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's so weird. Like nobody is enjoying it. Like even when I'm recording, I'm like singing, and then I listen to the video back, and I'm like,
And
disgusting.
you're
What
like,
the hell's wrong
why?
with me?
Yeah. You're like,
But like,
ooh,
it's
watch that on mute.
crazy. Like I genuinely was like, what the hell is happening? Like I'm really hoping that people at Warped Tour at least like have fun, like what Warped Tour used to be, like what concerts used to be. I feel like nobody has fun
Yeah.
anymore, and that's boring. These are
No.
all boring
And
losers.
except like the metal community, literally every like metal or metal adjacent concert slash, when we went to Mayhem was a great example of people just being in it. Like
Yeah.
even at the small stage, like it was just everybody was moving, people were crowd surfing, they were moshing behind
Like it's
us,
bad
sometimes a little too
when
close, but
the
yes.
artists are like yelling at you to like fuck shit up and like you're not and they're like getting mad at you. Like I remember like I've been to like so many concerts where they're like open up the pit like and they're like not doing anything and they're like what is the point? And it's like just like have fun. That's the point. It's fun. We're all here to, we're all here
To
enjoying the
just
same
let
thing.
go. Yeah, just let go, let the music take you away. Like it's literally the most spiritual experience that I think I've ever been a part of is at a concert. And it's just like it doesn't matter why you're there, who you are, what the heck is happening in your life outside of this. You are in this concert right now. This is all that matters. Let the music just like absolutely take you away. And so like to, even though like this last concert I went to, that I didn't know every song they played. I didn't know all the words to every song they played. I'm one of those people, I can get, if you want to take me to a concert because nobody else will go with you, I will go with you and I will feel the music. I will move my body. I will throw the rock on sign in the air. I will fist pump. I will like whip my ponytail back and forth and have the time of my life. But like it was just so strange that nobody else was doing this. And then I'm gonna be so freaking for real though. The girl next to me had one of those like horror movie screams and she was screaming in my ear. And I'm like, I need you to get away from me. She toned down like about halfway through, and I was like, okay, thank God, I won't be completely deaf, but still. But like, she was like the only one that like was like I could feel the energy coming off of her,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. It was such a bizarre thing. So if you go to a concert, our number one tip: shake that booty. You were there
Yeah.
to shake and scream and just feel every bit of emotion in that concert. Even if it's not the concert you wanted to go to or a band that you particularly like. Just that is like the best way to discover music and to like uncover new emotions to connect with music is just being at a concert. That's why every time somebody's like, "Hey, I don't have anybody to go with. You want to go?" Yes, discover new
Yes.
things.
And it's just
And I'm
fun. Concerts are so
excited.
fun.
They are. And like again, the Forum, I love it as a venue. Like when certain things are in certain venues, I'm like, I don't care what it is, we're going. Because it's just a good venue. Um it was very strange being on the floor because I usually can't afford that, but um yeah, I don't know. It was very odd, but I highly suggest just let the music take you. I remember I went to see Bad Omens in Oklahoma with Natalie, and we have never been to a concert together before this. And so I think it took her by surprise the fact that I was really, I mean, it's Bad Omens. I'm going to be wild. It's just the way it goes. Um but like it was a vibe, her and I just constantly like dancing and throwing our hands around. And then when Jamie and I went to see Bad Omens, after that, the dude next to me, who actually bought the ticket, your ticket, Casey, um, he like 6'2" tall, skinny white dude. And he was so excited. He's like, I already saw them earlier this week, blah blah blah, yada yada. But like the second Jamie and I started dancing, he also started dancing, but like the people like immediately around us stood still. And I was like, Noah Sebastian would be so mad at you right now. What are you doing? So dance. Dance at the
Yeah.
concerts you go
And that
to.
is how it should be. You should be dancing. You should
Mm-hmm.
be having the best time of your life because it's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so great. But yeah, so it was just such a strange experience of like that's why like I love metal and rock bands in particular because you that's the usual behavior is dancing
Hmm.
and screaming and clapping and throwing your
And
arms
hitting each
around like an
other
idiot,
and
yeah,
beating each
accidentally
other up.
knocking teeth out and all that jazz. I love my favorite example of this is I don't remember where Ollie and Bring Me the Horizon just played, but they played at some kind
Bigger.
of festival. Yeah, bigger. And Ollie was like, I expect people to be leaving on stretchers. And they did. So many people left on stretchers. And I was like,
I saw
Ollie.
I saw a video from their 20-year anniversary show, and
Mm-hmm.
like they're like it's literally like in the same clip. He's like always like concerned about somebody that got hurt. And then he's like, make sure you pick each other up. And then he's like, now kill each other. And I'm like, yes, yes. Be kind, pick each other up, but also beat each
But
other up.
also, yeah, just absolutely knock the crap out of each other for sure. Uh, but yeah, I love a concert. I love a concert. I've also steadily not like I think the clear bag policies for a lot of stadiums have forced me to bring a tiny purse with me. And so now I
Yeah.
can be a tiny purse person at a concert. I'm usually an overpacker by nature. But I do love that everything is so one pro I will give like tap pay and all that jazz is it makes going to a concert so much easier, but also lets you spend way too much money on food and drinks.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, tap, tap, tap. Got it. Cool.
Yeah,
What? I'm not even looking at my bank account.
nope. And then you look at it the next day and you're like, oh, that pizza, $20. That drink,
Yeah.
$20. That t shirt, $60. Heaven forbid you buy a sweatshirt, $80 to $90. Like, ooh. But it does make it very convenient. So,
Yes. Very, very excited for more concerts. Always.
yes. And as we're recording this, it's right before Warp Tour. So I'm
Yes.
very excited. Although Warp Tour has a lot of rules. Like a
Mm-hmm.
lot of rules of what you can and cannot bring, which is good because I'm glad they're specific, unlike Mayhem, who had so much conflicting stuff that I was like, I don't know what
Mayhem
any of
was
this
my
means.
favorite. Every person was like, I don't know the rules, and I'm guessing.
Yeah, everybody was like, yeah, we all got given the same thing. And it's like, actually, you didn't. This was probably a test and you all just failed. And my poor wheat thins had to pay the price. Um, but they, the thing I think is kind of crazy, but also I get it. Your water bottles and stuff have to be empty when you go into the venue.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I mean, I
And
get it
clear,
because
which sucks.
yeah, and plastic. They can't be metal.
Yeah, which
Um,
is so irritating because metal does or plastic does not keep that shit cold.
No, as a matter of fact, it will boil your water. So we can look forward to hot water all weekend. It's supposed to be really hot too.
Yeah.
So that'll be super fun. But yeah, they're like, you can't come in with it filled. And I'm like, you're gonna supply water for however many hundreds of people you're gonna have at this festival. Like, and I don't know about you guys, but usually when I get anywhere, I have to have a drink of something.
Yeah.
Water,
Me
soda,
too.
whatever it may be. So we're going to be elbowing some people away from the water station to fill my friggin' water bottle. Um but yes, so festival necessities. Water bottle. I don't care who, if you don't want to carry it, get yourself a little strap to put on it.
Or
Take
a
your own.
carabiner.
A
That is
carabiner,
my yes.
a
That's my
boyfriend or
tip.
partner to hold your water bottle. Have some vessel of some kind to have water. Only because yes, you could buy a water bottle there, but then you're going to be paying like minimum $5 for a water bottle, and it may just be a junky plastic one. It won't even be like an aluminum one. So just save your $5. You could spend that on alcohol instead. Um, but yes, water, sunscreen, especially if you're pasty like Casey.
Mm-hmm.
I will be slathering both Casey and other Jamie in sunscreen all weekend, even if they don't want it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We
Very
will not.
important.
No red lobsters. You can red lobster exactly once, and then no more red lobster. Um, what else? Obviously,
A
ID
fan.
is
I
very
think a
a
hand fan is very
fan.
important, especially if you're going to be in
Absolutely.
a big crowd, a pit, lots of people. Very important. My
Yes.
cats ate my other one, so I did buy a new one because they ate my old one, but that's okay. I love them still.
Oh my gosh. The
It's
TikTok
okay.
fan?
No, not the TikTok fan. My like
Oh,
hand
okay.
fan, the like plastic
Oh, the
one.
like
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
They did chew through that, so I did buy a new one, but it's okay. It's okay. I love them.
Yeah. Honestly, if you can get like a small electric fan, that
I
honestly
bring both.
is game
Yes.
changer. Yes. I got a tiny one this year that I actually took to Anime Expo, and man, was it a lifesaver. It's a little
Oh my
like
god,
clip-on
speaking of
one too.
tiny fans, have
Yes.
you seen there's this thing called a shark chill pill?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god. It's $150. Did you know that?
Yes. Yes, I did.
That's crazy.
Because I literally got an ad for it one time and I was like, ooh, because it was like, oh, it'll keep you cool. And I was like, okay, like intrigued. They basically give you like a little metal disc that you can like put on your skin, and that's what's
Hmm.
cold. The actual
Yeah.
fan isn't cold. I thought we were having like a an ice block in front of the fan situation. We're not. But yeah, and then I saw the price tag and I was like,
And
"Oh,
it's
no."
like
And it's not
it looks like a
small.
yeah, it looks like a pair of like binoculars.
It's exactly what it looks like. Yes.
It's very weird,
Yes.
but yeah, it's very expensive.
It
But yeah, a
it
fan,
is.
electric fan. I got mine off TikTok, but I think you can get them off Amazon. And I'm telling you, this thing changed my life. It is a fan. It's a portable fan. You can clip it on your shirt. It has a light on it, and it charges your phone. And I bring it every festival I go to, every concert I go to, and it literally lasts all day, never dies. My phone's charged. The fan works. It's a great thing. Okay, so get you one of those because then you
Not
don't have to bring a
sponsored, but
charger
it could
in.
be. Yes, that was going to be the other thing I was going to add is bring a charger of some kind. But
Yes.
also like pro tip, put your phone immediately, like the second that you unplug it from the charger, either on low power mode, turn off the background app refresh, and just like let your phone be free from the internet for just like a little bit so that it doesn't immediately drain your battery, especially if you're going somewhere that doesn't have good cell service, because it's going to be constantly trying to connect to a cell tower and then it'll drain your battery. So
Hmm.
make sure either low power mode or just shut everything background related off. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Festival wise, bring some kind of sun protection besides
Yeah.
sunscreen. A hat,
Hat, a
light
parasol,
jacket or scarf.
if they
Yeah,
let you bring it
yeah,
in.
something. Yeah. Warp Tour said you can't bring a large umbrella, but they didn't specify what large. I'm assuming they meant like a golf umbrella, which is huge. But I feel like a personal size umbrella, like a standard umbrella, would be fine. Um, but also try not to bring too much stuff that you have to carry, because if you're gonna be in crowds, people are gonna be like
Yeah.
all up
Yeah.
on you. So,
I
and
always like to have my hands free, especially like if I'm in like the pit.
yes,
So I have my little side bag and then I clip my water bottle to it. And then I usually just have like my hands free because it's a pain in the ass having to carry a bunch of shit and hold a bunch of shit.
yes, yes. And then you gotta. That is the one thing nice about being a lot of things being cashless too. Is for the most part you don't have to bring credit card in with you. You just have credit card on phone. I, being the paranoid gal that I am, still bring a credit card and still bring $20 in cash with me, just in case. Just in case the worst happens. But you don't have to fiddle around. This time too, which we'll see how it goes. I made for me and the gals, like cell phone wrist straps.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, because I kind of figured it. So we, first of all, both my outfits don't have pockets because women's clothing designers are
Hmm.
atrocious. Um, but also two, I like usually if I have a backpack, I can slide it in and out of the side pocket, and then, um, Casey's boyfriend one time was like, "That's where you put your cell phone," and I was like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "People are just gonna take that out of there," and I'm like, "It's fine." So I was like, I probably shouldn't do that in a festival surrounding, because knowing my luck, it'll fall out of my backpack and onto the floor and then be smashed. So cell phone carrying case of some kind. Either have like planning to have like a little fanny pack situation so that I can have everything like as close to my body as humanly possible. Um, but cell phone wrist strap also very good, especially if you're planning to video anything mid crowd
Mm-hmm.
and you get a crowd surfer that comes out of nowhere and then
Yeah.
your cell phone gets knocked out. At least it's not going to go very far. Um, but yeah, otherwise, like, I feel like regular concert wise, I feel like pro tip, wear your hair up because you will get sweaty because you're supposed to be
Yeah.
dancing. If you don't get
Don't. Oh,
sweaty,
I have a very good tip. I have a very important tip.
okay.
Everybody listen up. Everybody listen up. Everybody listen up. If you're going to go to a concert and it's going to be
Mhm.
outside and it's going to be in a festival and you decide, hey, I'm going to put blood all over my face,
Oh my
do
god.
not put it above your eyes, okay? Make sure, think, hey, if I want to put blood on my face, I should probably not get it to where it's going to get into my eyeballs and burn for hours on end, okay? That is very important. And I just want to say that because when we went to Mayhem, within we were not even freaking in the festival and the shit was already getting in my fucking eyes, the sweat and the blood. I was terrible. Anyways, um that is my hot take
Public
PSA,
service.
public service
Yeah.
announcement.
Casey's official public service announcement for this episode of the
I learned the
podcast.
hard way, but you know what, it's fine.
Honestly, if you are a sweaty person and you are going to be outside, I don't know about you guys, but I get really oily, and so I get oily slash sweaty, and then my sunscreen gets into my eyeballs and stings, or in Casey's instance, blood. Um, don't just put everything from like under your eyes down.
Yeah, the nose down is the best way to do it because
Yeah,
I was suffering, okay? I was like, I can't see. There's just blood in
yeah.
my eyes, sweat. I had to like take my makeup off. It was just bad, okay? So don't do it, all right? Just put blood around your mouth and then you'll be fine. You'll look scary enough.
Yes, and then if you like me can't put sunscreen up on your forehead, wear a hat of some kind to protect your forehead.
Yes.
But also like most if you wear makeup, most makeup comes with SPF 30 in it, so your forehead should be okay. Um
Also, just always check the rules because I swear to God, every place is
yes.
different and every venue is
Every
different and
concert is
every concert
different.
is different. And that's just like the biggest thing. Because
We've
they
seen many a
will,
chain thrown
yeah.
away.
And yeah, I've had to throw lots of things away at concerts. Yeah, chains, very disappointing.
Yeah, this last concert I went to, I wore a chain and they didn't say nothing.
It's
And
like,
it was the same venue that Jamie had to throw her. It wasn't even like a chain, it was a belt. They were like, you can't cut. It was like half chain, half belt, and they were like, you can't come in with that. So she just threw it away.
you're like, okay, I guess then whatever.
Yeah. Also, pro tip, if you can prepay for parking, prepay for parking. It one tends to be cheaper, but also two, it tends to be closer. I know some people are like, we'll just park a couple blocks away and walk. But if I'm standing and dancing that whole concert, just like you should be, parking closer is a lot nicer. And sometimes they give you a good deal. And sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's the same when you get there. But you'll kind of learn what venues have a good parking system and which ones don't. I do love we went to the Intuit Dome, right? That's where Bring Me the Horizon was.
Hmm.
Was it the dome? Was it Intuit Dome?
Yes. Yeah.
Um they have a really cool parking structure technically across the street, but there's a bridge. So you don't have to go crossing the street. You just go on the bridge, which is fabulous. So I really like theirs. The Forum tends to have a very organized. And then also to check out certain venues because certain venues I know are starting to include parking in their ticket prices, which is great.
Hmm.
Um But always know listen. I'm not anxious about a lot of things, but parking situation is usually one of them. If I know I have somewhere to park, I'm okay. I'll drive anywhere for anything. If I
Yeah,
don't know where I'm parking,
if it's like oh street parking only, count me
no.
out. I'm not going.
Yeah, no.
I'm not
Absolutely
going.
not. I always research like the closest parking garage. And always, if you're going to park in a parking garage that is not for the venue, make sure to look at the hours because not all of them are 24 hours. Some of them will lock and then you'll be locked out from your car. So check all the signage. The internet, Google is free. I know a lot of people don't seem to know that anymore. Google is free. The little box in your palm can tell you the answers. And if it can't, you can call the parking garage. Um, but yeah, know your parking situation. It makes getting there a whole lot easier, in my
And
opinion.
yeah,
Yes.
and getting out and leaving because then you don't have to deal with
Yes.
all that. You just gotta
Yes.
leave.
Yeah, you just gotta get in and go. Also, the other thing too, which is I'm gonna put in kind of like a tip and an etiquette section, do not be in a rush to leave. There is literally that entire stadium where the people wanting to leave right now. There are usually at max like 4 exits for you to
And if
leave
you want to
from
leave
if you're lucky.
right now, if you want to rush out of there, then leave before the concert ends.
Yeah, which if you do that, I think you're absolutely insane. Unless you have like a plane to catch, then you're fine. But if you leave before like the last 2 songs, I think you're crazy and you're wasting your money. Don't do that. But also don't be in a hurry to leave. Everybody else wants to
But
go
if you are
home.
in a hurry
Everybody
to
else
leave, then leave early.
then yeah, and be a psychopath. Um but yeah, don't be in a hurry to leave. Also let the pedestrians walk in front of you, but also pedestrians let the car that's been inching out for like 3 minutes, just let them out. Let them go. Let them get out of there. Everybody wants to leave, everybody wants to go home. Just take your time. Don't be angry about it. Don't be a dickhead about it either. Just chill out. We all just had a wonderful vibe in that concert. Don't ruin it because you feel you just want to take off in your little spaceship and flee the scene.
Mm-hmm.
People in parking lots make me very angry.
Yeah, me too.
Also um egg the I've found that the hot dog people
Hot
are very
dog.
nice. Yes, Jamie's favorite song. Um they're very nice. They're very respectful. The t-shirt people, rude as hell. Get
Yes.
get the t-shirt people away from me. They're trying to sell me bootleg merch first of all, which I as a human being, I hate most bootleg merch. I own very little bootleg anything because it's bootleg. It doesn't look good. Um but also like two, you were way too close to me. Way too close. I just spent at least 2 hours in a sea of people. The last thing I want to do is have some dude all up in my grill with a stupid t shirt asking me for half the concert price, which is still $30
Yeah.
for a bootleg t shirt. Get it away from me. I don't ever want to see that. I don't know what it is about the form in particular, but they literally let the poor hot dog people have to like stand on the sidewalk. The t-shirt people are practically in the venue. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is happening? Get these people out of here.
Yes, a little
Um,
ridiculous.
it is indeed. Um, but yeah. Also, don't make eye contact with the t-shirt people. They, for
Yeah,
the
just
most part,
don't.
will leave you alone. Just ignore them, pretend they're not there. The hot dog people, when they're like, "You want a hot dog?" I always go, "Oh no, thank you." T-shirt people get nothing, absolutely nothing. Don't interact with the t-shirt people, um, unless you really want a bootleg T-shirt. But
Yeah.
I
Then
just
by means,
why?
go for it.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna get some like bootleg style merchandise, I'm gonna go to like Venice Beach and
Yeah.
go to the couple of big giant t-shirt stores that they have, and I'm gonna get my bootleg merch there, like a civilized human being. Um, but yeah, the t-shirt people gotta go. They gotta go. I also like. I'm just semi curious. Do they make any money?
I
It
don't
it
know.
just seems like you're gonna pour a lot of money into making bootleg stuff and then not make it back.
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't know.
and that's
It's
I
interesting.
don't yeah, it's like what a profession to choose. Um but yes, what else? What else do we have for concert goers?
Um,
Bring some earplugs if you're old.
yes.
Save your
And
ears, even if you're not old.
if you are old, also, I have learned that dressing comfy is the way to go. Make sure you have comfy shoes. Don't
Mhm.
wear your big boots unless you're young and hip and cool and your feet can handle it. But my feet can't, and I'm old and I hurt. Okay.
Yeah, I usually hurt the next day. Like I usually don't feel it like right after, but oh man, usually my
Yeah. The
calves
next
the
day,
next
yeah.
day. Yeah, definitely comfy shoes. Wear your hair up. I know it's really cute to wear your hair down and nice and curly. Um, if you're dancing like you should be, you're gonna get hot and sweaty, and it's not gonna be a fun time. I did that for Bad Omens, and afterwards, I told Jamie, I go, I should have worn my hair up. She goes, I saw you come out with your hair down and curly and cute, and I was like, wow, that's a choice. I'm like, thank you, Jamie. You're so nice. um, yes. Also, take some painkillers with you,
Yeah.
or take them before, or take them immediately after. You need to have some like ibuprofen or something because you're gonna feel it the next day. Um, what else? I feel like that's kind of it. Make sure you have
I'd
your
say that's a
ID.
pretty basic, yeah, pretty basic guide on what to bring and how to act and have fun.
Yeah, have the best time you could possibly have. The one thing I love about concerts is it doesn't matter what is happening in your personal life. You are at that concert. That is your life for right now. For the next 2 hours, you are there to feel all the feels, sing to the top of your lungs, shake your booty, and have a great time. Whether you're there with
Hmm.
friends or you're there by yourself. And it is okay to go to concerts by yourself. You will still have a good time. You will never remember a concert, obviously, that you've never been to, but you will remember all the ones that you did go to, whether you went with somebody or not. So
Hmm.
definitely go. It's worth it.
Yes,
I
it is worth it.
promise.
10 out of 10. 100% worth it.
Yes. Yes. And if you enjoy concerts or festivals, you should subscribe to the podcast because Casey and I love concert and festivals, and we often go to them together, even though Casey had the audacity to move even further away than she lived before. And now makes things much more complicated. But we both have obviously Warp Tour, which we've mentioned. Casey's got MCR in the future, which is amazing.
Yes.
um, I don't have any concert beyond Warp, but I do have my favorite internet twink, Stan and Phil. They're going on tour, so I have their show to look forward to. So make sure you subscribe so you can hear all of that. You can hear our recommendations on things we did, we didn't do, things we probably should have looked into before going. And yeah, if you have any concert or festival tips, please leave them down below. Things you have found that work really well, or even things that you thought were going to work really well and then didn't. Because I'm always interested. I'm an overpacker by nature, so if you say, "Hey, yeah, I packed this thing," and it actually was a terrible decision, it'll help the overpacker in me like calm down 2 notches. So it'd be great to know. Um, but yeah, Casey, do you have anything to add before we go?
I do not.
Alrighty. Well, that's it from us then. We will see you guys in the next episode. So bye.
Goodbye, everybody.